Hello, welcome to FountainFX. It's Wednesday the 8th of January 2014. We're looking at the Aussie New Zealand dollar. We're in a short trade position at the moment and we're in profit. We're up by 40-50 points. However, what we're expecting is for the price to break through this area of support and continue down, and we're waiting for that to happen. But challenge is that price, if we look here, it's starting to form a doji stroke spinning top at this area, so there's the possibility that it could cause continue with this indecision, and we could see price continue to rise tomorrow and push all the way back up from this level. So what do we do? Do we therefore, because of this indecision that's happening, close our trade, take our profit, or do we sit and go, well, we'll take our chances in the hope that it breaks through this level? Now, had we just seen a nice down bearish candlestick that broke through this level, or a bearish candlestick that was solid and all the way down, we'd have probably been more confident to actually stay with the trade, the short. However, I've got the general feeling, which is, thank you very much, I'm in profit, I don't want to give it all back. I've given back around about 10 points of profit so far as it keeps bouncing off this lower level today. So my view is I'm going to close my trade, but before I do that, I'm going to have a quick look at the 60-minute chart and see what that can show me, in the hope that it does actually come up. Come on, where is it? Right, great. Okay, so we've got the 60-minute chart. We've got pricing here. Let's just show you where I entered. So the trade, the short was placed at this point here, the 108.25. In fact, that was where I entered the short, and price has run all the way down to the 107.60. So we've got up to 65 points profit, and since then it's just been bouncing sideways. It's not really been showing any clear weakness to break through this level. Pushed a little bit lower at this point, but has turned, as you can see, when you get a doji, be aware of dojis because it shows change, reversal, indecision, and you look at the change in direction. And look, price is still wanting to push higher at this point. So I can do one of three things. I can close my trade, I can leave my trade as it is, or I can manage my trade and decide to move my stop to entry, for example. So it's a zero risk trade, because if price comes all the way back up to my entry, it closes me out, I haven't lost anything. I make sure that obviously my exit accounts for a certain amount of spread. Or what I can do is I can look at the fact that, look, price has pushed down here, it's trying to push back up, but it hasn't really broken through this level here. If we look, this is the previous high. We'll put a line on, we should be able to see it easier. So there was the previous high with the top of this wick at the 107.83-84 level. Price hasn't actually broken through that. It came back up to it the second time and pushed actually lower. It's then come back up to it again with momentum, but it hasn't really touched it, but it's still showing momentum upwards. My personal feeling, I want to put my stop in around about the 108, maybe a 108 or 107.90, to be honest. Lock my profit in. There's always the challenge there that it spikes up, takes me out, and then turns and collapses. But at the end of the day, it's pushing up. It could continue to push higher and higher and higher. We don't know that. At the moment, it's not really showing the weakness that I was expecting. It's not showing a continuation of a downtrend. So what do? I can either close it and then I can come back and look at it tomorrow, but the fact is I've got the opportunity to bank some profit. So I can do, as I said, I can do one of three things. I can close my trade where it is now, I can manage my stop, or I can just let it run. And I'm probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to manage my stop. So I'm going to change my stop to an area of 107.90. So I've got 10 points above this area here, which allows for spread and all the rest of it. Because basically, if price pushes above this level, it shows it's actually now wanting to go higher before it goes lower, and therefore it could go as high as it wants. It's not honouring this area of resistance. So I'm just going to put my stop just above here by 10 pips and let the market do its thing, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. And that's it. Thank you very much from FountainFX. Happy trading. Good night.